I got up yesterday morning, and that's the first thing came to my news feed was Jake Paul ranked number 14 by the WBA, where I was ranked at. So I was ranked number 14 by the WBA, moved me down to number 15, and it was just some like all the hard work I put in over the years. It's a struggle to get to to be ranked in the WBA or any um belt and stuff like that. So to for him just to take a position that you know guys like me that you know struggle to find a ways to the gym, and just it's a long road to be where we at, and for him just to be number 14, it was just like a slap in the face. It was very what can I say? It was disgusting news to me, for him to be ahead of me, and I'm supposed to be ranked number 14 by the WBA, looking to move up and fight bigger oppositions, and then he fight Cesar Chavez Jr. and then be number 14 by the WBA. I'm like, okay, I don't know. But with the talking on Jake Paul and the WBA or any body of sanction, but I just think the guys like me who wake up 4:30 in the morning, run in the cold, in the snow, whatever it takes to prepare for our fights. It's very like it's very like a low blow for us. We train hard, we prepare hard. Trainers and everybody put in a lot of time to be prepare for these fights, and for him to the whole thing with like Jake Paul with bringing new eyesight to boxing was a great thing. Doing the exhibition things, the celebrity beef and letting them square off in the middle of the square ring and stuff like that was great. You know what I'm saying? And but we just thought this was gonna be like mostly like exhibition, and then it turned into like this going on the record as real fights, and we like what? You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of us that's been doing this for so many years, and still laying down groundwork and still trying to get to that next level to fight for a world title and do what he is already doing. And I'm not gonna say what he's doing for women's boxing is amazing. And what he doing, and like I said, with his platform, what he doing for fighters, that's amazing too. You know what I'm saying? Like we enjoy the fights that he promote and stuff like that, but just the fights that he is doing is not credibility to be fighting, to be ranked in the world as for the WBA number 14. And I think the only way to solve that in any form of fashion is to fight one of the guys in the top 15. And I think he knocked at my door, so I think I should be that guy he should fight.
Do you want to fight Jake Paul?
Yes, I will be honored to fight Jake Paul. It will be something that I feel like if he want to call himself a true cruiserweight, and if he think he ready for the test, I think the only man to really to face is me.
You talk about what he's done for the sport of boxing. Yeah, I think that's impossible to argue, like
Yeah.
especially for women's boxing and everything. But do you
Well, what he have done for the sport of boxing have been amazing. Because I want to talk about what he done for women's boxing have been what we see going on now. He got great shows coming up and gonna be, what he have done for boxing, he brought new eyes to it. He brought, his platform from Disney, his platform from YouTuber and whatever he did, it brought new eyes to the sport of boxing. And we liked it, we enjoyed it, but then when it now it's taken a little bit too far from the guys who, as myself, has slept on couches and, taking baths over sinks, whatever it had to take to some days going to the gym with, nothing to eat and stuff like that. I think it took a turn over to, and I don't want to say he's not a real fighter because he do train and prepare like a real fighter, but I'm just saying he haven't laid down no groundwork. He haven't did any amateurs and stuff like that. He got where he got because his name, Jake Paul, and what he have done in the social media world. And like we said, him bringing the eyesight to the boxing world it have been amazing. Like we appreciate that. But we always still have true fans in the boxing world. I just think Jake have done enough to now he have to meet a real fighter as myself to just end it all, just end all the talk and all the the hype behind all this stuff. It's just time for an ending because real boxing fans and real people that love boxing and getting to know about boxing is ready to be like, is Jake Paul really who he say he is? If he can, is he really ready to fight for a world title? Is he really ready to do what he says he's ready to do? And I'm ready to prove it and let him know that I don't think you're ready.
You're 20-0, 20 knockouts. I mean, you're well on your way. Keep doing your thing. It's clearly working. And yeah, I mean, well, this has been a great
And I'm
conversation.
gonna let you know one more thing. I'm
Sure.
not gonna let this Jake Paul ranking or whatever discourage me. I'm gonna keep working hard, keep working towards my dream, and I'm coming after everybody. And I will be undisputed cruiserweight one day and soon to be. So I'm ready.